We've been playing in this chunk by chunk Minecraft world for about 9 months now, slowly growing chunks, building projects, and mining a lot of cobblestone. Because of how this world works, some things just can't be planned. Resources don't always come when you want them. But back on day 100, we found a zombie villager, and now on day 221, we just found another one. Because of that, today's going to be all about villagers. Right there, zombie villager. Okay, this is huge. Okay, it's just me and you. Come on, you could do it. Oh, it's in. Get in the boat. In the boat. That guy's in the boat. I have another boat. Okay, let's just do a loop. Break a little blocks there. Break some more here. And that's 2 zombie villagers. So as you saw, we have this guy and we have this one over here too. So now with 2 zombie villagers, we could use something we have back here. This witch, which will kill us if we're there for too long. But we could get this witch to throw a weakness potion at us and hit the zombie villagers to get 2 villagers. And then with those villagers, we could set up a breeder and have unlimited villagers for this world, which would be awesome. I was hoping to get... How do I get out of here? I was hoping to get one of these a little bit sooner because we do have a lot of materials in this world and we might be able to use them to help find a chunk that has a village. Because we could use something called a world scanner to scan the chunks and use something only found in a village to help, but we have those 2 guys down there, so we might as well go with this method. I really need to light up this place. I actually think I had it lit up, but then I got rid of the torches because I wanted a chance of a zombie villager. Let's just sleep and let these guys burn. Yeah, that's more like it. Oh, and now I'm burning. Okay, so the first step that we need is some gold or golden apples. Do we have any? We have some gold. We don't have any golden apples. Do we have apples? We have 8 apples. So this should definitely be good for 2 golden apples. And then they're in boats down there. Let's make an extra boat. Do we have one? Oh, we actually have one on us already, so that's perfect. Okay, let's just wait for this to smelt real quick. What could I do while that cooks? I could definitely make a shield because we're going to be really close to those zombie villagers and just keep on getting hit. I just walked out here and saw our pigs and remembered we don't have any carrots, or at least I don't think we have any. Yeah, no carrots. I would like to kill some zombies maybe to get a carrot, so let's actually get rid of these torches to hope some spawn up here. That would actually be really helpful for making a villager breeder later. I also do want to check down here in case we have anything. Any carrots? No, just a bunch of stuff that's filled up pretty much again. Ooh, we need the zombie flesh too because we could trade those for emeralds. There's another witch down there. Let's actually save you just in case anything bad happens. Honestly, I always underestimate witches in this game. Yeah, let's just get away. I wanted to see if that zombie would drop a carrot, but we're down to half a heart. Okay, let's drop this stuff off and get right back on track. Okay, so that's all done, and we need 2 golden apples. Let's put the rest of this away. Oh, only 1 left over. That actually worked out pretty well. And we use that other boat. Let's make 2 more. Now, let's see if we could pull this off. It was actually really helpful putting them down here so they don't burn. Well, I guess that's why we did it in the first place, but let's clear this area out a little bit more. Gravel, my worst enemy. Well, I say that, but it's actually pretty easy to clear with torches. It's just annoying. I just want to break some blocks. This witch has been in here since maybe like episode 2. Definitely the very beginning. It's crazy that we're... Oh, and I'm almost dead. That witch killed me at least 5 times in the beginning of this series. I think this is pretty good, but I do want to grab a bed and a chest. I do expect to die at least a few times, and I want a chest to keep the golden apples safe. Let's do a chest and a bed. Perfect, and let's just throw all this junk in here. I actually forgot the most important reason I have a chest. If I die, I don't want the zombie villagers to pick up all my gear. That would make things a lot more difficult. Okay, the best thing to do might be... I want to break a few more of these blocks. I don't want anything to suffocate. Right, if we do hitboxes, though, the witch is a little bit taller. So it's probably good that we're doing this now. Okay, it's time for the big moment. Get you in the boat. Turn around. Okay, it's still there. Okay, throw weakness. Oh, that was weakness. Okay, that's one. And now we need to go to the other one. Okay, you're definitely hit. I did not reset my spawn point. Okay, let's go quick. I don't know how long that weakness will last, and that would be really nice if we could just be done. Oh, it's right here. Let's grab the apple. Oh, no. It wore off. We need to try this again. That's weakness, and that's two. And I'm dead again. Okay, let's go back down here, and we just need the zombies to look at us while they actually... They're in boats, so they should just turn into zombies automatically, but let's get you in the corner. I don't want you to throw anything and hurt the zombie villagers. Okay, you could just go right back there. Let's block you off. You could go back in this home. Something that would be cool is if we put that witch in the swamp chunk over here. Because that witch did just give us 2 zombie villagers, even though it killed me a lot of times. And I didn't grab any of my gear, so I might be done from the skeleton. Let's take the path we made over here. Through the chunks swimming. And we're safe. You see, that's what infrastructure is about. Okay, I think we could take our stuff back now. Armor on and fish eaten. Okay, I'm just gonna wait here for... Actually, no, let's kill some of those zombies up there. See if we could get a carrot. Give me a carrot. Okay, no carrots, but maybe an ender pearl? Yes, that's pretty good. Okay, no more food, but let's see if we could get one more. And that's one more. 2 ender pearls today, and villagers. Quick update on our ender pearl count. We have 8 now, which is pretty sick. Oh, you're trying to take my grass blocks. And that's 3 today. We're on a roll. Oh, zombie doctor. That means one of them's done. Let's grab some food real quick. Okay, I have no food prepared. But again, infrastructure, there's a skeleton in there. Where's the wheat? There's the wheat. I know the bow's in there. Let's breed you guys up real quick. In the furnace. Okay, we got some food. Let's see how these villagers are doing. We should have 2. 1 and 2. This makes me so happy. First thing now, what should we do? We should definitely keep you guys in an area separated. Let's make this into a box. I don't want to dig up because, well, gravel. I'm going to do it anyway. Okay, so let's do this. These guys are sealed off. I actually brought a fence gate too. Plop that down in the middle. And 1, 2. I want to give you all the bread I have, and hopefully we could get them breeding. I have 4 beds. And, okay, this is actually going really well. 3 villagers. We went from 0 to 3. I want to make sure I know which ones are the ones we cured because they're going to have much better trades than this guy down here. If I do something like this, I could open that and the baby should be able to go through. And we could do something like this. So we could go through and put the boat over here. So if the baby villager decides to leave, it will go in this boat and we could try to get it up to the surface. Well, that just happened as soon as I said it. The only problem is I don't really have a good plan for how to get this guy to the surface. Maybe, okay, so as I'm transferring this guy to the surface, I want to talk about some of the newer updates to this game. We're still playing on version 124 just because that's the most recent version this update's on. Well, not this update, this mod's on. Oh no, it left. Maybe I need to focus a little bit. What am I doing? I'm just going to use beds to get the villager up there once it becomes nighttime. Okay, since we're just going to make a staircase up from here, I guess I could talk about what I was trying to say before. We're currently playing on version 120.4 because that's the most recent update this mod is out for. And I just keep on thinking about that because a lot of the new drops would really help for this world. We could use the happy gas to get villagers, the chunks we spawn out in other places. We could use the parch mob to get easy weakness potions or arrows to cure the zombie villagers. And just a bunch of cool stuff like that. Okay, let's do this quick. I think I could go like this. Put you there. And now it's game time. Break you. Break you. I think it found a bed. It's going to go that way. No, but you don't want that bed. You want this one. Oh, it's going to go for this bed. But I actually want you inside this building. I see a creeper up there. That could go really bad. And now let's get a bed up here too, because I think it would be cool to put a few villagers up here. Probably not that great that we have all these zombies around here. These guys in trapdoors. Sometimes trapdoors are great with them, and other times they just don't know what to do. Thought I lost you for a second. Let's just do that. That was pretty easy. Okay, so we have that one villager up there, but I don't know if I gave these guys enough bread to make another one. When should they? It is daytime, so I feel like if they had enough bread, you would see hearts. So do we have any more we could give them? I don't think we have any in this chest, and we're still waiting for our wheat to grow back, but let's see if we have any more in the barn. I think I took it all before, but it's good to check. No, nothing. But I am realizing we could just take some of this wheat for now and replace it a little bit later. How much bread will we get? 36 should be good. I do feel bad that we took all the wheat from the barn, but it's so worth it for 36 bread. We could get another villager, and then we'll have 4, and we're pretty much set with 2 down here, 2 up there. We can make a villager breeder, we could get trading, and that is gonna be pretty cool. Oh, I'm missing a bed. I need an extra bed there, so I think they would still have the hearts if they had enough bread, and they would just get a little angry. Yeah, they have the hearts now, but I needed to place that bed so they could actually make another villager. Okay, it's gonna work. I know. Yeah, we got one more. I almost hit it. That would have been bad. Oh, it escaped. I want to close that until it's nighttime, and we could use the beds to lead that villager up there again. Now, I do need to do some thinking because we have those 2 down there that we already cured, so we could get really good trades for them. So those definitely want to be villagers that we trade with. These villagers, should I start breeding them up here too? Part of me thinks that we should have taken the good villagers and put them up here and made a trading setup, but it's easier to get the baby villagers to move along. It would be really nice to get an automatic villager breeder setup, but with no carrots, that's a little tricky. The way it usually works is the farmer villagers will plant the carrots, and then you'll have infinite carrots, so infinite food for them to breed. But with no carrots, we only have bread so far. So I kind of want to make this area into a big wheat field. We only have this much wheat so far, and we're going to need a lot of bread if we want to get villagers in this world. So maybe let's just build a little and mess around with this area. It's definitely underdeveloped with this small farm and the ice chunk here. We could definitely put something together. We definitely did some work on this area, and I think it's looking much better now. We expanded the wheat field going this way a little bit into the ice chunk. I don't think we'll do anything with the ice chunk, so that's why I think the chunk borders around here, and we just blended it a little bit. I wanted to keep the ice because the nature of this world is growing the world one chunk at a time. Sometimes we get a good chunk, sometimes we get this, and I didn't want to completely get rid of that, but we did need more room for our wheat field. And then at one point I had an idea of doing the wheat field up here too, but I think we'll probably want to use this for other stuff. I don't think I'm trying to expand the world much past this chunk. I kind of want to do our main chunks there, and then we have 1, 2, 3 chunks out in every direction. We'll basically have an area of 6x6 chunks that we live on. But if we come down here, we also move the nether portal over here so we have a better entrance. It used to be right here, and that was just kind of out of the way. I wanted it to be more central, so now we go here. It takes us to the same place, and you could kind of see behind it, we have this staircase to get over here now. I just threw this together. I might change it, but for now, I think it does its job. It's just a little area to go down to this. I don't know. I thought it looked cool. I was also thinking that maybe later we'll reopen this area and make a better entrance into the mine and where we have the villagers down there, because I think I want to make this area here into a villager breeder area. I think that will be pretty good. We have the Witcher there already, and we need that to cure any... Oh, that's not good. But yeah, I definitely want to revamp this area, probably later this episode, but we'll see. And that's pretty much all we did. In between, I've been harvesting the wheat a little bit so we could get bread. We definitely need a few more villagers. I actually moved the villagers we have up in that house because I do want to move those villagers in there instead. I said this before, but those villagers we already cured, so they will be the ones with the good trades. So it will be good to keep them protected up here. I moved the other ones under our rug over here. So now you can't see them. Where are they? Right there. They're hiding a little bit. Of course, I need more wool now. Let's just do a little cobblestone and some of that. So the game plan is to breed the villagers up a little and have 2 down there for breeding, 2 up there for trading, and 3 down there for an iron farm in the future. Okay, that should be pretty good. Let's see how much bread we can make with this. 42? How much? That might be 1 villager, maybe 2 if we're lucky. Bread. Oh, I need another bed again. Oh, perfect. We already have 1 down here. Let's place down 2 more beds. The plan for these 2, which we cured, is to make one of them into a librarian. That way we could get bookshelves, and the other one maybe into a fisherman. We have a bunch of fish we could trade with. We can't do rotten flesh like I wanted to because we don't have a brewing stand right now. We could also make a wool farm and then trade with a shepherd. We have lots of options, but I definitely need to think about what would make the most sense. Oh, and then the last one, just to put this in, if we do an iron farm, we'll have lots of iron we could trade with the villager too, which might be a good plan, but for now, let's just get a breeding set up. So I harvested the wheat from our new field to make more bread, but by the time I got back, there was already another villager. I guess I underestimated the power of bread. Then it was time to move the cured villagers to a safe spot in the storage building. Moving villagers is always tough, but for some reason, these ones did not cooperate at all. And even crazier, while we were doing this, a zombie villager spawned. I was really nervous it was one of our villagers, but it wasn't, which is good because we don't have any more golden apples to cure them. And with all that set, let's get building. So let's talk a little bit about what we just built. We made a proper entrance to the mine and we built the actual mine, which is really nice. The old system used to be a tiny hole here and just a staircase going around and around. It really wasn't that great. What do I mean? It was terrible. This entrance has been moved in many different places and relocated as we built things. I'm happy we could finally close this up. Do I have any blocks? No. We'll close that up soon. But now we have this new fancy entrance. It's really not too fancy. I just did it all in survival and kind of played the game. I really love doing some planning and creative, but sometimes it's fun just to turn the game on and break some blocks, play some blocks. Definitely part of the charm of the game. Now, if we enter, we have the villager breeder on the right. We'll talk about that in a second, but we also connected this down to the old mine system. So right here, we have a staircase, finally put some stair blocks in. We have the mob area right over here. Nothing in there right now. And then up here, I'm trying to find the old system. Oh, it was right here. We used to go around here and we would have this staircase up. There's that random trap door where we could use this to go under, but also over, and the old entrance to that villager area. It's definitely nice that this is all polished up more. It's not perfect. We didn't do any building over here, but it's definitely 100 times better than before. Now, the villager breeder is pretty simple, but I think this area turned out great. I really love how this villager breeder turned out. It shows that you don't always need something so crazy when you build one of these. If we break into here, I could talk about how it works a little bit more. So we have these 2 villagers trapped here. We usually just break in, throw some bread, and then they breed because they have access to 4 beds. They think that these trapdoors are flipped like this and they could walk on them, but they aren't, and these trapdoors block them from actually walking through. But they see this as, hey, we have 4 beds, there's 2 of us, so we can make 2 more villagers. They make a villager with the bread, and then the villager tries to walk in here, drops down into this water thing, and since it's a baby, it could go through here. And then the villagers come out here, and you could see this has definitely been working. I also made sure to put one of the cold villagers and one of the plains villagers up there, so we have a mix of villagers. I think that's pretty cool. For now, let's keep these guys here. We'll probably come back to you guys next episode, but I want to start working with the 2 villagers we have in the storage building that we cured. Oh, and before we do that, let's grab some of this wheat because that will be important. Oh, I also forgot to show we have potatoes in the world now, which is pretty nice. Oh, I thought that grew fully, but I guess not. We'll place that back. Carrots probably would have been better, but it doesn't really matter at this point because we made our system using wheat and bread. And honestly, we don't really need an automatic villager breeder setup. We're not going to have too many in this world, so I think carrots for that would be a little overkill. And all this goes away, and let's keep this wheat. And let's also close this up, finally. Okay, so we have these guys up here. I need to make 2 workstations. I want to make a lectern, which means we need to take one of the books from our enchanting table. And we could just take 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's perfect. Do I have any slabs? I have more slabs. I think I could do this. We have a lectern and also a composter. And now we do something like this. We put these on our inventory. We could put 1 there, 1 there. Can you guys claim the trades? Our villagers are slacking today. These ones are so difficult to work with. Maybe it's not time for them to work yet, but let's get rid of this rug to clear out some of the space a little better. And let's throw a sign there, just to make the beds a little fancier. Oh, we got 1 working. And we got the other one working. Bookshelves, paper. Okay, those are bad. Okay, this is the part that's not that fun. I'm going to re-roll these trades until we get something we like. For this one, we just want wheat because that's what we're going to be trading. And for this one, we want a good book. Unbreaking 3 is pretty good. And bookshelves. So I want Unbreaking 3 or do I want something like mending? Or is that too much to ask for? Unbreaking 3 for 3 emeralds. This is good, but Unbreaking 3 will be pretty easy to get from the enchanting table, so let's work on this a little bit longer. Okay, guys, I'm actually really excited about this because this worked out perfectly. I really don't think it could have turned out any better. For the farmer, we have a wheat trade, which we have wheat, we have a potato trade, we have potatoes now, and we have a pumpkin trade. I was really nervous that we weren't going to roll this one. Oh, we don't even have pumpkin seeds. Well, I totally forgot about that. I was excited about pumpkins because this is pretty easy to set up a farm for, but whatever. We still have the wheat and the potatoes, and we already traded some wheat, and we have 5 emeralds. And then for the librarian, we have a mending trade for 1 emerald and a bookshelf trade for 4, which is perfect. Let's actually get another bookshelf. Because now I could work on collecting wheat, get bookshelves, and finally do this enchantment table. It's only on level 8 right now, but we'll work on that, and hopefully we could get some good tools and just more efficiency. Because efficiency 5 will help with the cobblestone generator and just gathering resources to do things in this world. I can't believe this. I was really excited about the pumpkin trade until I just realized having the wheat, the potatoes, and the pumpkins would have been great. The pumpkins would have been automatic. I'm not really worried about using this wheat to give bread to our villagers because you guys saw we have a lot of them now. So now we'll just use this for this. And that's another bookshelf. Bookshelves are also perfect because we could use these to get books to then trade for mending. Level 10. Let's actually see if we can get something better for now. That's efficiency 2. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Let's just see, just for fun. Okay, that is worse. Okay, whatever. This isn't working out too well. We need to get this all the way up to level 30. Honestly, a Fletcher might have been better because we could just farm wood and trade sticks, but wait, I'm also realizing we have a lot of bone meal. We should at least. We have so many bones. We have... Oh, where was that? We have more over here. Let's just use this to get some wheat so we don't have to wait for our new wheat field to grow. That tiny mob spawner we made in the beginning just really worked out so nicely. Oh, potatoes. I was so confused for a second. All right, now I could kind of just sit here, hold right click, and click, block click once in a while to break it. But what was I saying? That mob farm we had in the beginning worked so nicely because our world was only one chunk, which means mobs could really only spawn in that spawning space, which lets us have this much bone meal, which is really huge for the world. So we did a little bit more trading. We have 7 bookshelves now, and I don't think we're on the next level of this villager yet. Yeah, we still have a little bit ways to go. But it's going to take me a little bit just to wait for all this wheat to grow and harvest it, then trade, and then wait again until we could get a full setup. So I think we'll leave that to a future episode. We got a lot accomplished today. We have the mine, the new wheat field, the new portal, that random building, and most importantly, we have this setup here, which is going to be really great for some future projects. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a good one.